Here is the Xiaomi Redmi A2, a cheap entry-level phone that looks good at first glance. In this video, we will see all its main features from size, screen to camera specs. If you want to know everything the smartphone has to offer, you'll find out in the following minutes. Let's begin. This is a recently released device. It hit the market in March 2023. Regarding network technologies, it's adapted to modern times because it features LTE. Regarding size, I would call this almost a large phone. It's just a bit longer than a Xiaomi Note 12 Pro with a length of 165mm. I like the size of the phone. With the 77mm width, you will comfortably control the screen. Although it's 9mm thick, by not having a boxy shape, it stays comfortably in your hand. It's also friendly with your pocket because it weighs just 192 grams. When it comes to the materials used, we have glass on the front, a plastic frame, and a plastic back. A typical build quality for an inexpensive phone. And of course, it doesn't have dust and water protection. The SIM tray offers flexibility because it can hold 2 nano SIM cards and also a microSD card for memory extension. Nice! You can expand the storage with up to 1 TB. On this phone, you will find an IPS LCD. Color accuracy is on the good side of average. The 6.52-inch screen covers just 81% of the body because of those large bezels. We get an HD Plus resolution, which is not great, but decent. And being an inexpensive phone, it only has a 60Hz refresh rate. The Redmi A2 uses the MediaTek Helio G36 chipset, an octa-core CPU, and the PowerVR GE8320 GPU. Together, they offer average performances. This smartphone comes with Android 12, but it's upgradable to Android 13, which is good. The A2 is still receiving upgrades. When it comes to memory, you can choose from 2 versions of this phone, with 32GB of storage and with 2 or 4GB of RAM. Let's now see the cameras. On the back, you will find an 8MP main camera with decent performances. Next to it, there's an auxiliary lens. Video recordings of this main camera are at HD and Full HD resolution, and both are limited to 30 frames per second. Not great. The selfie camera can take 5MP photos. Same as the main camera, it can do HD and Full HD videos at 30 frames per second. When it comes to sensors, the Redmi A2 doesn't have a fingerprint sensor. It only has an accelerometer. Regarding connectivity, this phone does not have NFC that you can use for payments, but it does have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. The Redmi A2 comes with a non-removable 5000 mAh battery that will comfortably last an entire day. It supports fast charging, but only at 10 watts via a micro USB port. If you listen to music on YouTube or Spotify, for example, there is a downside. You only get one speaker on the Redmi A2. It is positioned on the top left side of the phone. But the good news is that you will find a 3.5mm jack on the bottom side, where you can plug in some headphones. Regarding color options, you get 3 versions of this smartphone, in black, light blue, and light green. If you enjoyed this video, press that like and that subscribe button because I will make more of them. As a conclusion, the Xiaomi Redmi A2 is an entry-level smartphone that you can find for under $80. It's a smartphone for people that just want a decent device for browsing the web, checking social media platforms, and answering calls. For the low price that they're asking for it, it's a decent phone. I hope this video answers every question you might have regarding the main features of a Xiaomi Redmi A2. See you in the next one, guys.